Hey guys, the newest episode of Amphibia just came out, and this is going to be a very short theory video because there really isn't that many theory stuff, apart from one thing in the first segment of season 3, episode 15, Newts in tights. But since this is going to be a short video, I want to discuss the brand new poster that came out for Amphibia. Yippity doo! So now we're going to look at that. But first, theory. Newton Tight sees the return of Tritonio, who was in season 3, episode 18, I think. I haven't really looked at this in a while. And there really isn't that much theory stuff to go on. These two episodes are basically just reunion episodes that basically show two characters returning: Tritonio in Newton Tights and Domino 2 in Fight or Flight. Spoilers. And both of them, the Resistance joining the episode. Still funny, especially with the addition of this face. The greatest face I've ever seen in any Amphibia episode ever. But, yeah. But apart from that, there's not really that much to talk about. It's all episodic based. Except for one thing. The final few seconds of Newton Tights. They find a mysterious door with an L on it, while at least Sasha finds one. After and Spriggan return from their adventure with Tritonio. In it, there's a bed, a table, a chair, a woodman figure, and a hood that says Leaf, while it has a big L on it. I think this is the room of Leaf. Also a mirror. I think this might be the room of Leaf. And on the table, there's a note. Then when Sprig opens it and looks at the note, there's nothing on it. How wonderful. But as we learned from the previous episode, there is nothing on it. If you remember the Core and the King, then she wrote it in Amphibian in the Blacklight. This was when Amphibian was the official language of Amphibia, instead of most things just being in English. After watching the round table analysis of the Core and the King, it translates to, "I'm in the garden, working on a surprise." Then when everyone leaves, Sprig puts the notes into his pocket, thinking that there might be some other things to it than just a blank sheet. As for Fight or Flight, yeah, I got nothing. I have absolutely no idea what to think of this episode, apart from this one face. Should I make this the thumbnail? Yeah. Since there's like 47 of you, 48 of you who are subscribed to this channel, I want you to decide below in the comments about if I should change this to the actual logo for the channel, like the channel icon. Sprig. Okay, so I'm gonna make so if 10 comments are in the description below, then I will decide. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just decide if this should be the channel icon or not. I'm actually waffling now. See, I'm honestly kind of split on these two episodes. But one thing I want to talk about now is the brand new Amphibia series finale episode that came out. I'm not gonna show you my search history. If you saw a little bit, then didn't see anything. This is the brand new Amphibia poster. I know there's not really a HD version yet, like of the full thing, but I'm gonna show you this version instead. Here we see, okay, so from top to bottom, we see the castle floating in the sky, having a blue light surrounded around it. Then robots of all kinds going towards the main characters. Also, Domino 2 is there. We see Andreas doing the endgame thing and having his head turn to the left and having a very depressed look on his face. The same thing with Avengers Endgame. If you know the poster, you know what I'm talking about. I actually thought this was Andreas, but apparently it's not. It's just some random robots controlled by Darcy. Then we see Sasha and Anne using her calamity powers. Over here we see Grime using Beryl's Warhammer, and we saw Beryl in the Core and the King, so that's just fun. Over here we see Jenny and Mr. X I actually don't know what they're doing. Then we see Olivia just looking at something, then Yunan going to fight something. Then we see Polly kicking something. Actually, Polly has been very absent from the recent episodes. Yeah. I don't know why. She's my favorite character. She's like the funniest thing ever. But I mean, she isn't really in the newest episodes. That's kind of not cool. Matt Brawley, if you're watching this, which you probably will not, make your appearance in the finale. And then we see Sprig doing something of sorts, like looking somewhere. And then Frobo looking a lot more futuristic. Then Hop Up is ready to fight. And then Anne's mother and father. Fun fact, Anne's mother is voiced by Matt Brawley's real mother, who had no prior voice acting, and it is top notch. Yeah, so they're wearing some kind of armor, and look like they're ready to fight as well. And then the sissy. This is a very action-packed poster. I'm hyped. I really want to. I'm really excited for the end to this series. Like, yeah, it's the end, but I mean, it had a good run. Definitely had a really good run. But now, on May 14th, it's time to say goodbye to this wonderful series. As King Aldrich, which is his name, once said, "Don't you think it's time to say goodbye to those childhood friends of yours?" Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on Amphibia. Are you excited for the finale to come out? Or are you not excited and you just don't want the show to ever end, which not everything lasts forever, like Blue Sky Studios. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and on Tuesday on Tuesday I'll be making that episode, so watch out for that. Just watch out, it's coming your way. Goodbye.